Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about something really important if you're trying to build a membership website at the beginning of 2025, and that's a successful launch, actually building a successful membership community website in the e-learning space. What are some of the key things that you've got to consider? I know it seems a bit daunting. There's so many elements to this, but don't worry. Got a ton of experience. I'm going to share some of the key things that you've got to understand. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So you're looking at monetizing your experience, your knowledge. And one of the best ways of doing that is starting a membership website and sharing your experience and knowledge with people and really helping people. The problem is there's a lot of things attached to this simple concept. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to be going through the main things that you've got to understand if you want a successful launch and get the wheel rolling. And remember, as like in that Chinese proverb, um, to start a 1,000-mile journey, the biggest step is that first step. So, but on the other hand, there's traps, there's things that I see and us at WP Tonic also observe that regularly stop people from having a successful launch, getting the wheel moving, in other words. Now, let's start off with number one. Don't try and overcomplicate things. There's a habit when you start on this journey to overcomplicate the process and get things out of order. I observe a lot of people that are starting on this journey that it's not that they're wrong in the things that are taking up an enormous amount of time and stopping them from launching. It's just that they're getting things out of order. They're trying to do things either too early or they're not doing anything in the right order. Now, to get this moving, I think that you should look at WordPress as your platform to build this on, and you shouldn't look at SaaS. And the reason why I honestly believe that is that you need to have as maximum control over this platform that you're putting time and energy in. And building on a SaaS platform is like spending a lot of money on an apartment that you're leasing. You want a comfortable apartment and you want it tidy and livable, but the idea that you are going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on somebody else's property is bonkers, in my opinion. And that's the same with a membership website. You want as much control and ownership as you can. And the only way in the beginning of 2025 is to build your membership website on WordPress. Secondly, your first course, you do not want to build out what I call War and Peace. Um, you want a minimum viable course. This comes from the world of bootstrap startups, where they talk about a minimum viable product. You want to build a minimum viable course. You need a good looking website. You need a back end where students are logged in that's easy to use. You can get all this from WordPress or from some of the leading SaaS solutions. But you don't need to build out a massive course, and it's the wrong time to do it. As your experience and your membership grows, that's the time to extend your courses and your offerings. Your first course should be laser focused about meeting the requirements of your ideal student base. Firstly, you want to find a niche. Doesn't want to be too broad a category. You having a niche in a broad category is the right way to approach it. And then you want a course. Your first course needs to get solve a problem in that niche and needs to be laser focus in that. You need to do what is called a soft launch. You need about just a dozen students and really offer a bespoke experience, and for that get a load of feedback from those students about which parts of the course they really liked, which bits they weren't bothered with, which bits should be improved. This kind of feedback is really important. How did they find the actual onboarding experience? Was it really easy to get going with the course? Was there some things that you missed? This is why you need a soft launch, because you do not want to spend a lot of time and effort on something which you're probably going to have to tweak, improve certain sections. So it's really important to get that initial feedback. Third, a lot of people concentrate on the platform, making the videos, especially if they get sucked in into building some massive first course. That's why you want to resist it. It's totally understandable. You really want to offer a great value and you really want, and because it comes from the place of the heart, this is why people build these massive first courses. Do not do it, right? Um, and then they get sucked into, which is important, having an attractive front end website, having the core message. That is important, having a great homepage and really uh, having a core message of the value proposition which you're offering to your target audience, your niche audience, especially landing pages, because a lot of people just concentrate on the course and the mechanics, but they don't spend any time on the core public pages, the core landing page, the home page about the message. They don't concentrate on that. Fourth thing, you've got to after you've done your soft launched and you've got this feedback, you've got to build a strategy about how you're going to get people onto the home page or the key landing page. You've got to have a marketing strategy. You've got to have a concept that can repeat and rinse, as I call it, that gets the traffic and then converts the traffic, right? You're not going to convert everybody. They're all at different stages of their journey, but you should be around, you want a higher conversion rate because it's going to take time, energy, and money to get people to that homepage or landing page to convert them through organic or through paid traffic. Now, I'm a great believer in utilizing lead magnets, inexpensive lead magnet, free or inexpensive offers, through paid advertising, organic, combining the two together, and doing that to get people to build up your email list. Because I think a lot of marketers much more experienced than me say the money's in the email list, and I think they're right. I think it's exactly the same as having as much control over your website as possible, and then having as much control over your marketing as possible. And the only way in 2025 to have real control, as much control over your marketing as possible, is a constantly building email list of people targeted at people that are really interested in what you're offering through your website, through your course. This is the only way you can get real control and have ongoing success in building your website, your membership website. I could go on a lot more, but I want to keep this video reasonably short in length. I've written an article that goes into this in a lot more detail. You find the link in the video description. Also, if you want a one-to-one consultation with me, you can go to the WP-Tonic website. All those links are in the description as well, and you can book a free chat with me. And if you found this video useful, and hopefully you did, ring that bell and also subscribe to the channel. It really helps me with the channel and promoting it. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.